We are getting our stream ready on YouTube here. We should go live in just a second. There we go. We are live. And there's the live link posted over to Facebook. And we are going live here. Awesome. So we've got 3:58.5, it looks like. We'll have, hey, grab your tea, grab your water, grab your coffee, whatever you'd like to do. We'll start in just a second. Was outdoors working today in the yard again, so I've got a little bit of sun. I tried to protect myself with a hat, but it got through. Doing a lot of landscaping, trimming of hedges and smaller trees, and hadn't done it in a few years, so the forest wants to take over. Fine with me, actually. They can. Anyway, hope you and yours are well. Let's see. 3:59. Yeah, we'll probably get chatting in just 1 second. Give me one sip of water. Let me just type welcome over in the YouTube YouTube chat. Make sure I spelled it correctly. I didn't. There we go. Welcome, welcome. It's 4 o'clock. Hey, it's 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, it is Tom Cooney and 3+ songs for Prometheus. And this is our 61st consecutive weekly episode. A simple show of original creative music with some chat, cheer, and useful information that we started 61 weeks ago at the beginning of the pandemic in the dark days as a way to get some music and some chat and info out there, and we've kept it going as we're still only just under 50% vaccination rate in the country right now. Pennsylvania's at 52%, so it's coming. But again, like we say every week, if you know folks that have not been vaccinated, please talk to them. Get them vaccinated. It is helping. The virus disease rates are plummeting because people are getting their vaccines. It works. Science works. That's why we don't have measles, mumps, rubella, polio. These things are all gone. Killers that used to rampage the planet. Vaccines work. Please make sure you and yours get vaccinated. Welcome, welcome. I can't believe your face is at my door. Welcome, welcome. You've been on my mind forevermore. You have. Welcome, welcome. Put down your burden, stay a while. Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see your beautiful smile. Stay as long as your feet need to rest. Stay, recharge your soul. Stay, for my heart has truly missed you. Stay. Consider this your home. Tell me, where has your searching led? Tell me, the things the road has said. Tell me, is the journey's end the start? Tell me, am I somewhere in your heart? And stay as long as your feet need to rest. Stay and recharge your soul. Stay, for my heart has truly missed you. Stay. Consider this your home. Tell me, is the journey's end the start? Tell me, am I somewhere in your heart? And stay as long as your feet need to rest. Stay and recharge your soul. Stay, for my heart has truly missed you. Stay. 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 Consider this your home. Consider this your home. Consider this your home. Consider this your home. Stay. Welcome, welcome is the subtitle of that song in parentheses. Again, we hope you and yours are being safe and positive and kind and nurturing to each other. It's still a little bumpy. We're coming out of the worst of the pandemic, but we're still only about a half vaccination rate in the country. There's still a good amount of risk out there, and it's great younger people are getting vaccinated now with the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine, which was approved for 16 to 18. It's now approved for 12 and over. And Moderna just reported this morning that their vaccine is getting very, very positive results in 12 to 18 age groups as well in their clinical trials. So that is just great, great news. I encourage everyone you know, please get the vaccine to be safe, and it's just a wise, wise and smart thing to do. I've got a lot of neat stuff for you today. Let's just continue with some music. Sweet pea, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep coming home. what's it all about? Oh, don't get your way, do is fuss and pout. But you're the only reason that I keep coming home. I like the Rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter. The words, they get in the way. Oh, I know I'm gonna crumble, I'm just trying to stay humble. I never think before I say, sweet pea, keeper of my soul. I know sometimes I'm out of control, but you're the only reason that I keep coming. You're the only reason I keep coming. You're the only reason I keep coming home. I like the Rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter. My words, they get in the way. Oh, I know I'm gonna crumble, I'm just trying to stay humble. I never think before I say, sweet pea, keeper of my soul. I know sometimes I'm out of control, but you're the only reason that I keep coming. You're the only reason I keep coming. You're the only reason I keep coming home. What a classic tune. Oh, Sweet Pea by Amos Lee. And the real 1920s feel to that. I always love it when folks go back and honor, keep in mind all the great music that kind of seeps into all of your playing and learning, and it's kind of a neat thing. It is, what is the date today? We always say the date. It is the last Tuesday of May 2021. It is May 25th. We are at about 4:10 Eastern time here in the mid-Atlantic of the United States, the eastern United States. No matter where you are, hope you and yours are well and safe and kind. Please press like if you like the video down there, the thumbs uppy thing. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel over here. These statistics do a lot to give the channel more capability, so I can provide more capability to you and more music and stuff. And we really appreciate the likes and the subscriptions. Don't forget to highlight the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you get automatically notified when I've got something posted up here on YouTube. And by all means, feel free to have some comments. The chat's open, and leave comments on the video below. And you can find me at tomcooneymusic.com and Tom Cooney Music on Facebook and all kinds of neat stuff. Hey, it is the 80th birthday of Bob Dylan yesterday. Can you believe it? What an icon. What an incredible poet. For the 19th consecutive year, this past Sunday night, Coffee Talk in Norristown, Pennsylvania, a Coffee Talk artist co-op run by Alex Eigen, and the concert run by Matthew Gordon for the 19th consecutive year, the longest consecutively running Dylan Birthday Bash celebration in the United States, was virtual again this year, and actually virtual and real. So there was some part of the lineup was at Coffee Talk in Norristown, and a lot of great performers. You can see it on Facebook. Let me actually show you what it was. Let me do a screen share for you. So if you're looking at Facebook, that's what it looks like. Coffee Talk's annual Bob Dylan Birthday Bash. Just look that up on Facebook. And the video is right in there. So if you're scrolling down, you see it right there, the very first post, the video of the concert. There's a version going up on YouTube as well. You can look for that as well. But it is a benefit for Mitzvah Place. It helps very needy people in the greater Norristown, Pennsylvania area. And just a great, great thing that they're doing down there. Just can't say enough about how good their hearts are in such a good place. I was really honored to be part of the lineup. See if they've got the lineup card here. They had it here a couple of days ago. Ah, there it is. So your lineup there was, of course, Matthew Gordon, Kevin Killen, Alan Stewart, Queen Kate approximately, myself, Brian Huff and Rona Candelaro, Keith Shaw, Stacy Weathers, Jordan Bickart, Terry Camilleri, Charles Nolan, Greg McGarvey, Jefferson Berry, True Blue Duo, Thomas Florek, Railroad Wings, that's Julianne Ott's group, Rob Lincoln, Six, of course that's Jeff, Lance Fingles, John McDade, Kathy Quinn, Canadian Tuxedo, Zeke Mitchell, Marsha Lowe, and of course a close with Alex Eigen and Matthew Gordon. Just really wonderful how much they do and how much they have their hearts in the right place. It's just fascinating. So let me play a quick clip of this. So, hey, you sounded good there. Nice stuff there, Matthew.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and congratulations on doing this again. It's a really big deal. Let me just highlight that donation for the Mitzvah Place fundraiser here. It's at the bottom. Do you see it? At Bash Donations. At BASH Donations. Venmo. Please consider a nice, whatever you can give it helpful. Something small, something moderate, something big. You might be muted.
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
All right. Hey, Matthew, I talked about only doing one song, and I think I'm going to go ahead with that plan. The Red River Shore is very long. It's a gorgeous song. It was recorded for Time Out of Mind in 1997, but never released. And it got out on a bunch of bootlegs in 2008 called Telltale Signs. And the other one, The Foot of Pride, is about twice as long as this one. So I'll be on all night if I do both songs, Matthew. I think it'd be impolite to do that. But the one we have here is an absolute gem. It's kind of interesting why he never released it. It's a gem. Again, make sure you please see the donation down at the bottom that you're donating to at Bash Donations. Wonderful cause at Venmo. Some of us turn off the lights and we live in the moonlight shooting by. Some of us scare ourselves to death in the dark to be where the angels fly. Pretty maids all in a row lined up outside my cabin door. I never wanted any of them wanting me except the girl from the Red River shore. Well, I sat by her side and I tried for a while to make that girl my wife. She gave me her best advice. She said, go home and lead a quiet life. Well, I've been to the east, I've been to the west, been out where the black winds roar. Somehow, though, no, I never got that far with a girl from the Red River shore. Well, I knew when I first laid eyes on her, I'd make that girl my wife. One look at her and I knew right away she should always be with me. Well, that dream dried up a long time ago. I don't know where it is anymore. True to life, true to me, was the girl from the Red River shore. Well, I'm wearing the cloak of misery. I've tasted jilted love. That frozen smile upon my face fits me like a glove. I can't escape from the memory of the one I'll always adore. All those nights when I lay in the arms of the girl from the Red River shore. Well, we're living in the shadows of a fading past. We're trapped in the fires of time. I've tried not to ever hurt nobody, stay out of a life of crime. And when it's all been said and done, I never did know the score. One more day is just another day away from the girl from the Red River shore. I'm a stranger in a strange land, but I know it's where I belong. I'll ramble and gamble for the one I love, and the hills will give me a song. Though nothing looks familiar to me, I know I've stayed here before. Once 1,000 nights ago, with the girl from the Red River shore. Well, I went back to see about her once. I went there to straighten it all out. Everybody that I talked to had seen us there, but no one knew who I was talking about. Well, the sun went down on me long ago. I had to pull back from the door. I wish I could have spent every hour of my life the girl from the Red River shore. I heard of a guy who lived a long time ago, a man full of sorrow and strife, that if someone around him died and was dead, he knew how to bring them back to life. Well, I don't know what kind of language that he used, or if they do that kind of thing anymore. Sometimes I think nobody ever saw me here, except the girl from the Red River shore. Well, I don't know what kind of language that he used, or if they do that kind of thing anymore. Sometimes I think nobody saw me here, except the girl from the Red River shore.
Oh, thank you, Tom. That was beautiful.
Thank you, Matthew. It's a hidden gem of his. It's just a killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, of course, something you don't hear a lot. It is Red River Shore, an unreleased Bob Dylan track that got out on some bootlegs in 2008. Red River Shore, a classic and beautiful song. Like all of those longer Dylan poetic epics like that, there's lots of allusion and illusion to characters and thoughts and ideas, and you kind of have to keep reading it like good poetry and keep playing it like good music. And sometimes you think the song is about one particular thing, and sometimes you think it's about something else. And that's really a good thing. Good thing. Hey, it is a song. It is 3+ songs for Prometheus. It's 23 minutes past 4 o'clock Eastern Time on Tuesday. We're here on YouTube, Tom Cooney, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time with 3+ songs for Prometheus. It's anywhere from half an hour to 45 minutes of original music with a bit of chat, cheer, and useful information. This is our 61st consecutive week doing this show. Thank you so much for joining and listening. And make sure you comment. Make sure you please like the video over here. There's on that side. And subscribe, please, to the channel over here. Appreciate it. It goes a long way. The statistics go a long way to helping. So I shared that, and of course that was from the great concert. So for the Mitzvah Place, which donates to all kinds of needy causes, great needs down in the greater Norristown, Pennsylvania area, it's at Bash Donations, Venmo. So it's Venmo, at Bash Donations is how you can contribute. Please consider contributing something. Hey, we're transitioning away from last week, and last week was the spring primary elections across the United States. In Pennsylvania here, we had a bunch of primaries for different state offices and local school boards. So we've got again, a smaller turnout in these spring primary things. So you have to make sure you get out and vote and get mobilized. It's really important because conservative voters tend to be more organized in these spring off-cycle elections. And that's how they make progress locally and in your state, and how they get to gerrymander your state and so that they keep winning seats without winning majorities of the vote. So please, everyone, you have to get more active, please. And those of you who did, thank you so much. I saw some good friends out doing polling, working the stations outside, the polling places, and tireless people, so positive, just amazing. So what is a good way and a good thing to help you kind of keep in mind of the different options you have to stay active and be active? One of the best ones I have found is this one, the Americans of Conscience checklist. And that is americansofconscience.com. They're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can subscribe to their weekly newsletter, and they will automatically update you on all of the ways that you can get involved and stay involved with things that need attention. So, for example, if you believe that diversity is our greatest strength, that respect, truth, and compassion matter, and that we are called to love our neighbor, you are an American of conscience. Of course you are. And each week, the checklist is updated. So what is in the Americans of Conscience checklist? It is a list of clear, well-researched actions in support of things we all agree upon, everyone, no matter who you are. Democracy, voting access, equality for all Americans, basic respect for aspiring Americans. Second, the Americans of Conscience checklist has thank you notes to people advocating for these issues on both sides of the aisle. So it has all these links. You can get The links are all set up for you. You get the link and you get involved automatically. If you want to send a thank you note to someone, the link is right there. Bang, and it goes. And it's encouraging good news about the values we share. It encourages a positive approach, not an angry approach. This is really a fantastic, fantastic checklist. What isn't in the Americans of Conscience checklist? Anything that distracts or demoralizes. There's no partisan BS, name-calling or insults. No exclamation marks or yelling. They probably mean no capitals as well, capital letters. No vilifying. No conspiracy theories or lies. And there's no scary hype. A democracy needs all of us engaged, working together. We already have enough polarization in the U.S. We strive not to add to it. Is this idealistic? Yes. Is it worthy? Definitely. This checklist is thorough, accurate, and easy to follow. The AOC checklist is high road, fly high voter activism, Michelle Obama type. A lot of good quotes here. This checklist directs your negative energy and anxiety into concrete actions that are meaningful. I'm like so many other Americans. My husband and I work full-time, have kids, dogs, chickens, and endless household chores. But I'm concerned about our democracy. Without this checklist, I'd be overwhelmed. I feel like that a lot of weeks, too. I've tried just about every checklist I can find, and the AOCC is by far the best. It gives me concise messages I want to read and need to send to my representatives. There's no hyperbole. Wow, isn't this incredible? At the very bottom of that page, americansofconscience.com, there it is. Name and email and submit, and you are signed up. There are over 75,000 people already on the Americans of Conscience checklist, spreading good, positive news and getting in touch with our representatives on powerful things. So, let's take a look at the Americans of Conscience checklist, the current one. It comes out and says there are 76 weeks to midterm elections. You can print this or download a PDF or email it to friends. And they come right on top every week and they say, if you only have 10 minutes this week, here are our top 3 suggested actions. Call your senators and advocate for the constitutional freedom to peacefully assemble, because there's some stuff on the other side, they want to halt that, and support a humane immigration system. All right? And in this edition, it lists 5 actions you can take, including supporting the people who feed our nation, holding the current administration to their promises, supporting a humane immigration system, and thanks, acts of gratitude. How to call your senators, how to send thank yous. It's just all good stuff. And it's Americans of Conscience checklist. Wow, strongly encourage you. Spread the good cheer on that. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on the web at americansofconscience.com. Good stuff. It is 4:31 Eastern Time on Tuesday. This is 3+ Songs for Prometheus. I'm Tom Cooney. We're here every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, Tom Cooney, for original creative music with chat and cheer and, ta-da, useful information. We just had some good useful information. They're kind of like PSAs, kind of like public service announcements, but we try to stay on the positive side of news. Don't forget, Prometheus is our friend. He's from Greek mythology, the person who, the Titan, who were before the gods. They were all powerful. He is the Titan who created us from clay. He stole fire from the gods for us. He stole food from the banquet of the gods for us. And just been a great big fan of humanity. So this show, being titled 3+ Songs for Prometheus, is a small and yes, somewhat humorous way to thank Prometheus for making us, keeping us warm, and giving us food. Pretty positive things. Oh my. The it is also get a little bit of water here, please. I'm gonna do a couple more songs, and then we'll get out of here. This song I've been doing recently. When somebody's heart is broken and they need a helping hand, when someone is cold and hungry, will I see and understand? When some people are kept down by hate and their blood spills in the street, will I confront my town, my country? Will I fight for what they need? Will I do what I can to make it better? Do what I can, be it big or small. Do what I can, alone or together. Do what I can, do what I can, heed the call. Do what I can. Ooh, do what I can. Might be just in my small town, or halfway around the world globe. Might be helping just one person, or helping this world say it's so. Will I do what I can to make it better? Do what I can, be it big or small. Do what I can, alone or together. Do what I can, do what I can, heed the call. Will I do what I can to make it better? Do what I can, heed the call. Do what I can, alone or together. Do what I can, do what I can for one and all. Do what I can, do what I can, yeah, do what I can, do what I can, yeah. Do what I can. Positive song, kind of a nice song to back up looking at the Americans of Conscience checklist. Can I do what I can? That's a song I finished in June of 2020 called Do What I Can. The original notes are from November of 2018 on that. One of those songs that you have and then it gets put away. And then you go find it and go, I got to finish that song. Anyway, I hope you and yours are doing well today, being safe and positive and kind. Encourage everyone you know to get the vaccine. We're about 50% in the U.S., 52 or 53% in Pennsylvania. The cases of the virus infections are going down because of the vaccinations, and it's working. So make sure everyone you know gets it. The very, very strong and virulent and fast-moving variant from India is now in the UK. It'll probably make its way here sooner than later. So if you haven't been vaccinated yet, Be aware, there's yet another variant coming, and this one's pretty virulent, so don't mess with it. We're going to go out on this song. So it's 1 year since the death of George Floyd. So who was a jury found was murdered by a Minneapolis police officer, Officer Chauvin, while his other officers that were on the scene did nothing. He put his knee on his neck for over 9 minutes and choked him to death. Very sad, very tragic, very infuriating. It caused, rightfully so, it caused a lot of righteous anger across the United States and around the world. Police officers have a very difficult and challenging job who are essential to our society. The thin blue line is very critical. They have an extremely difficult job. But like doctors and like lawyers or any other profession, they have to weed out people that don't belong there. And there are many of them, just like there are many inadequate lawyers and inadequate doctors and others that have been asked to leave their profession by their professional associations and by society, because they can't put society and citizens at risk and at death like that. They can't act out their personal biases and act out their personal forms of racism or whatever on the job by killing unarmed citizens, by choking them or shooting them in the back or whatever, which is what has been going on for years and years and years. So, very sad, very tragic. It has caused a greater awakening in the U.S. and around the world, thankfully. There's still a lot to be done. Racism is the biggest impediment to the social health of our country. It is a massive and deep wound with a scar that is still not fully closed. And there are people who, very sadly, think that the value of a human life is indicated by their race, by their ethnicity, by their gender, by their sexual orientation. They think a human may be worth less and therefore able to be treated less than human, to the point of suppression, to the point of injury, to the point of death. It's a hell of a way to think and a hell of a way to live. It can't go on. America has to move forward, has to solve this problem. The world has to solve this problem. It will take a long, long time, but it will not happen without you and I speaking up every single time we see it happen. Damn the consequences. You have to do this. Evil flourishes when good people do nothing. Evil flourishes when good people do nothing. That's why this keeps going on. Not enough of us are speaking up. Please, 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 show people how good you are. I wrote this song last June, shortly after the death of George Floyd. This is for George and Sandra and Trayvon and everyone else. Say their names. The song is titled From One of God's Creatures. Mouth agape, eyes frozen. On my screen, there's a crime against nature. Another protector choking the life one of God's creatures. While he begged, while he gasped, while he called the ghost of his mother, 3 accomplices looked away as if they were not like the other. He let go of his last breath, commanding his spirit home. And in heaven and on earth, righteous anger, it arose. Now Michael, the archangel, he called forth his heavenly horde, for he knew that the devil is only cast out by the sword. And the angels came upon us, and they woke the hearts of stone. And that rough God, he came riding, a blinding light on his justice throne. And the haters and the evangelicals cried, he's finally come, our friend. But then the light of the truth shot through them, and they were scared to meet their end. Now the battle was long and it raged, for the darkness had many evildoers. They had to use their power and gold to institutionalize their power. Michael called forth humankind to shift the balance of the fight. This is your world to save, he cried, so you must ride with us tonight. This is for all, this is for one, for George and Sandra and Trayvon. It's for the day the knee is on your neck, for this to never happen again. And we rose, one force, one mind, one heart it truly did seem. But then my eyes were opening slowly, as if waking from a dream. Mouth agape, eyes frozen. On my screen, a crime against nature. Another white protector choking the life from one of God's black creatures. While he begged, while he gasped, while he called the ghost of his mother, 3 million accomplices looked away as if they were not like the others. He let go of his last breath, commanding his spirit home. And in heaven and on earth, righteous anger, it arose. That's for George, Sandra, and Trayvon, and everyone else. Say their names. Peace and honor to their memories. May we continue to speak up, fight up, and protect our brothers and sisters anywhere around the world who are being suppressed, who are being beaten and killed and shot in the back and choked to death. Do what you can. That's from One of God's Creatures, a song I wrote and finished in June of 2020, June 2nd and 3rd. That's a call to action for this week. So again, lots of good stuff this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots of good music, and we found out about the Americans of Conscience checklist. We found out about the great benefit concert last Sunday night for Bob Dylan's birthday, supporting Mitzvah Place in Norristown. So that's at Bash Donations, Venmo. Make sure you donate to that, please. Every small amount helps. I know there's so many of these donations to do. And even if you've got $5, $10, $20, just every little bit adds up. Be safe, be well, be kind, and be positive. We will see you here next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Tom Cooney YouTube for 3+ songs for Prometheus. Be well.